Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. I'm really liking this right here. The Proud Boys are suing the U.S. government for $100 million over the Jan 6 prosecutions. So we have an article here from the BBC that was published on June 6th, written by Nadine Yosef for, obviously, BBC News, even though it's on the general website. I mean, clearly it's BBC News. And the title here, Proud Boys sue U.S. government for $100 million over Jan 6 prosecutions. Yeah, because Enrique Tario, one of them, was nowhere near D.C., had absolutely no planning involved or like that, because they claimed he was this mastermind, and they fucking used their bullshit, like you can indict and fucking convict a ham sandwich if he's a Trump supporter shit in D.C. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, fucking A, this is a good thing. I hope, to send a message, the Trump administration, gives them a fucking nice fucking payday. All right, I'm fiscally conservative, I'm a libertarian, but in this case, to give the leftists and the media, the Democrats, and a bunch of other people a fucking message, he should be fucking, willing to fucking work a settlement out for them for millions and millions of dollars. Okay? Because Joe Biggs didn't do fucking shit. Enrique Tario didn't do fucking shit. They fucking fabricated a whole fucking, it was basically the idea of the Whitmore kidnapping fucking shit. They fabricated everything. They had plants inside Proud Boys who were like, hey, let's do this type of shit. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, God, they tried to entrap him and it didn't fucking work. So anyway, let's get into this here. 5 leaders of far-right group, no, they're not far-right, but whatever, the Proud Boys, who were convicted in connection to the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot, have sued the U.S. government for $100 million, claiming that their rights were violated during the prosecution. Oh, I don't know, because they were. I mean, if you go and look at these prosecutions individually, okay, or as a collective, they fucked over these guys because they wanted to have their little fucking narrative, the deep state and Biden's handles. They want to have their little fucking narrative, and they needed their fucking scapegoats. That's exactly what happened to them. But hey, you fucks, like over at the BBC, you leftist fucking cultural Marxist loving fucks, had no problems with all these bullshit prosecutions, but you got problems with legitimate fucking people who have committed fucking crimes actually being prosecuted because you're fucking cocksucking shitbags. Every one of you motherfuckers. Every one of you. Anyway, the 5 were convicted of plotting and taking part in a riot to overturn President Donald Trump's loss in the 2020 election. Trump pardoned or commuted their sentences earlier this year. Yeah, they tried to fucking actually, the idea of, a sedition. They actually tried to go after them for that, but the most they could go is, they for plotting and taking part in the riot. That's the only thing they could get, okay. Epps there, nothing to see here, as they fucking stroll out the fucking Proud Boys as supposedly some masterminds of the fucking riot. In an attempted fucking coup that somehow Trump had supposedly mastermind. That was their original fucking narrative when this started. Not only in the media, but also the official narrative from the fucking Biden administration was that Donald Trump and the Proud Boys conspired, Enrique Tario and Trump conspired together to overthrow the fucking government. That was literally the argument that they made from the beginning. And these guys still got convicted with that bullshit. Because DC courts are so fucking corrupt. The courts just need to go. There's nothing that says that the District of Columbia is supposed to have its own fucking courts. Never mind its own district court. There should be no federal courts, okay? They should fall under the District of Columbia, okay? Its jurisdiction should, whatever part of DC you're in, should be whatever court you're in, because you're talking, federal courts, because you're talking 2 different states and shit. Between the split. There should be no District of Columbia. Because they literally venue shopped for this shit. This is fucking retarded. This is what they did to fucking Ricky Vaughn with his meme. Same exact fucking type of shit. Venue shop, corrupt bullshit. They were like, oh, well, it happened in D.C. Yes, but these people are from here, and Enrique Tario wasn't even in fucking D.C. He was, I believe, actually in Florida at the time, his home state, which they should have went after him there. But they knew they couldn't get a fucking conviction there. They knew wherever Enrique Tario was at the time that this happened, they could not get a fucking conviction. So they fucking played their shady fucking games. And I hope that they get a fucking good payday for this shit. And it's made very public, and it's rubbed in the fucking faces of like this fucking cunt who wrote this article and the rest of the leftists at the BBC. I hope it's rubbed into the faces of MSNBC and CNN. I hope every one of these motherfuckers have to sit there and grit their teeth about this shit and just fucking bear it. Well, no, they'll fucking sit there and whine like fucking, victim fucking, loving little cunts going, we're victimized by this. How? Because how dare they spend our tax dollars? Oh, now you fucking care about tax dollars? Like, what the fuck? These fucking people would probably do that fucking same argument. How dare they give them our tax dollars? You give illegals our tax dollars, you fucking cunts. These fucking people, I swear to God. The lawsuit filed in Florida on Friday claims FBI agents and prosecutors were motivated by personal bias when prosecuting their case. Yes, this was all well fucking documented. A lot of fucking independent press, the independent media, documented this shit. They were full on fucking biased. They were full on fucking biased and motivated by those, they're biased against them. Who the fuck are you trying to kid? They argued their constitutional rights were trampled on to punish and oppress political allies of Trump, because that's exactly what it was. This was about creating a message, about creating a narrative that Trump, because again, their initial narrative is that the Proud Boys conspired with Trump, that Enrique Tario conspired with Trump to try to overthrow the fucking government. That was literally the fucking argument that everyone was fucking making at first. That was pushing this shit, including the Biden administration. So fuck you. The lawsuit was filed by Enrique. Actually, it's not Enrique fucking in quotes. Oh my God, the stupid fucking cunt. These leftists, they sit there and they actually, care about, brown peoples and shit. Enrique Tario is a brown person. He is a fucking Cuban American, first generation born in the United fucking States. Okay. Henry is the anglicized version of his name. So it would actually be Enrique, in quotes, Henry Tario. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking virtue signal about how much you loves the brown people. But when it comes to Enrique Tario, you can't even get fucking a simple thing like that right. He's a Cuban American, firstborn in this country. So his nickname was Enrique? No, his parents named him Enrique. And as he went to school and shit, Enrique is like Spanish for Henry, I'm assuming, and he went by Henry. Holy fucking Christ, these fucking people. I swear to God. Like, oh my God, I'm so virtuous. Yeah, but you can't get something like that simple fucking straight, you stupid bitch. Anyway, fired by Enrique Tario, Ethan Norton, Joseph Biggs, Zachary Reel, and Dominic Pizzola. Tarrio was found guilty of plotting the 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol, which happened as lawmakers were certifying former President Joe Biden's 2020 election victory. He was sentenced to 22 years in prison, the longest out of the 5. So he was literally convicted for supposedly causing the attack on the U.S. fucking Capitol when he had nothing to do with it. There was absolutely no fucking proof. They had some fucking, glow in the dark fucking piece of shit in the Proud Boys who they used as their fucking proof of absolutely fucking nothing. Well, proof that of their claims, which was absolutely nothing. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. He was the one that planned the attack. What attack? That was Epps. I love how you literally we have videographic evidence of fucking Epps. Ray fucking Epps. Setting shit off. We have them fucking the feds and the Biden administration running cover for him. You have the FBI. He's on the most wanted. All of a sudden, boom, he's fucking gone. He didn't do nothing. You have people calling him out. I mean, when you have baked fucking Fed Alaska himself, a Fed of his own, okay, sitting there smelling one of his own going, fed, 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 fed. All right. You're fucking boned, dude. All right, Epps set shit off. But yet Enrique Tario is the one that got 22 years for supposedly setting shit off. This is the fucking bullshit that we fucking had going on with the Biden administration, the deep state, and them, his handlers just fucking pulling shit like this. Well, the media ran complete and total fucking cover for them. Did the propaganda for them. Pushed the bullshit about Enrique Tario while ignoring Ray Epps. Oh, these fucking people. Anyway, he was formally convicted of seditious conspiracy, a rarely used charge of planning to overthrow the government, and multiple other counts. Yes, complete bullshit counts. The four leaders faced similar charges and were also sentenced to time behind bars. Their convictions were overturned by Trump, who issued approximately 1,500 pardons of people involved in the Capitol riot in January on the day of his inauguration. These people have been destroyed, Trump said after signing their pardons. What they've done to these people is outrageous. There's rarely been anything like it in the history of our country. And if Trump wants to follow through on that, he's going to fucking give them a payday. He's just going to be like, yeah, to the DOJ. Don't even fight this fucking shit. Pam Bondi, stop fucking, preening and priming over on Fox. Do your fucking job and come to a fucking agreement with these people. I don't know why he doesn't call out Pam Bondi for that shit. Because there's a lot of Biden era shit. Like these bullshit prosecutions that are still going on and shit. Or like in the fact that, the DOJ is claiming that the Trump administration is still pushing Biden's bullshit in regards to the jab, with the Brooke Jackson fucking whistleblower lawsuit and trying to fucking shut the lawsuit down. After Brooke Jackson saw shit that if anyone had half a brain and actually knew the quote unquote testing of the jabs by Pfizer, they'd fucking shit themselves. So Pam Bondi, stop fucking sitting there being a fucking attention whore. Yes, we get it. You're like 60 fucking years old and built like a brick fucking shithouse. Yes, okay, I'm sure there are men half your age that think you're fucking hot and want to fuck you, but enough of this shit. Do your fucking job. You were never qualified for this fucking job in the first place. Well, try. Even with that, try. Stop fucking getting in front of the cameras at Fox and do your fucking job. Settle this fucking shit. Give them a nice fucking payday and rub it in the faces of the left. I mean, Jesus Christ. The lawsuit filed on Friday alleges the 5 leaders of the Proud Boys were subject to egregious and systematic abuse of the legal system. Because they were. I followed their cases. All right. I looked at like multiple attorneys covering the case, the cases. Excuse me, like Attorney Robert Barnes and others covering it. And I've looked at what this situation is. They abuse the shit out of them legally. The system and them. But anyway, it accuses the prosecutors of engaging in instances of evidence tampering and witness intimidation. Yes, it's actually well documented that they intimidated a witness. Actually, I think it was more than one. But I know of one that they definitely did try to intimidate, or did intimidate. Okay, evidence tampering, they fucking did tamper with evidence. I mean, Jesus Christ, they did everything fucking shady as fuck, and they got away with it. It also alleges that their prosecution was corrupt and politically motivated. Because it was. I mean, you're going to convict a guy who was nowhere near D.C. of seditious conspiracy for supposedly trying to overthrow the fucking government for a fucking riot that was set off by a Fed fucking glow-in-the-dark named Ray Epps. Of course it was corrupt and politically fucking motivated. Jesus H. Christ all fucking mighty. The lawsuit was filed against the Department of Justice, which is currently operating under the Trump administration and is run by Attorney General Pam Bondi. The BBC has reached out to the Justice Department for comment. According to figures released by the department in January, approximately 1,583 defendants have been charged with crimes associated with the Capitol riot. See, how the hell, if it's a Capitol riot, did he get convicted of, sedition, basically? How the fuck did that happen? It was just a riot. You all have to admit it was a fucking riot, so clearly it was not an attempt to overthrow the fucking government. But you fuck still want to push that shit. Oh my God. Anyway, more than 600 were charged with assaulting resisting, or obstructing law enforcement, including around 175 charged with using a deadly or dangerous weapon or causing seriously bodily injury to an officer, which was complete made-up bullshit. Deadly. Where are all these deadly and dangerous weapons that these 175 people supposedly had? Oh, that's right. They didn't have any. Capitol Police officers were attacked by rioters with weapons, including metal batons, wooden planks, flagpoles, fire extinguishers, and pepper spray. Oh, God, we're bringing out the bullshit fucking fire extinguisher thing. Holy shit. So basically I'm surprised you didn't go into that. And that's why that fucking Capitol Police officer died. Because they, like pepper spray, fuck you. I mean, wooden planks, metal batons. I mean, what the fuck? You people, this fire extinguisher thing was proven false. I mean, Jesus H. Christ. Surprised with the pepper spray, you didn't say, oh, that one died because of that. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, Jesus Christ. They couldn't find any fucking weapons. If they did, they would have paraded them around. But, oh, yeah, they found all these weapons, and you're making up all these fucking weapons that they never showed anyone. Many lawmakers have condemned the riot, while Trump has described it as a day of love. Oh my God, you're completely fucking twisting that, you fucking retards. His pardons of those convicted have been criticized by Democratic lawmakers as an attempt to rewrite history. No, they tried to rewrite history into it being, as big as fucking, December 7th. I mean, what the fuck? September 11th. I mean, yeah. So basically, we corrected history. So we rewrote it? No, this isn't about, we didn't rewrite history. We fucking corrected it. They're the ones who fucking tried to make a false narrative. We just fucking corrected it. The sane people. I mean, hell, the majority of Americans fucking knew that Trump was going to pardon these people. They knew, and they overwhelmingly still voted for him because they knew Jan 6 is bullshit. That's one of the reasons why they had no problems with voting for him, because they knew it was bullshit. If they had a problem with him, I mean, because you fuckers tried to sit there and ride that fact of, oh my God, he's going to pardon the January 6th people. Oh my God, cats and dogs living together, total anarchy if he's elected. And it didn't fucking work. You people are so fucking pathetic. You know what? You're the BBC. Worry about England. Your fucking country is basically at this point, a third world shithole. I don't know how you go from a first world nation to being a third world shithole, but you've managed to do it. So worry about yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. Anyway, his pardons of those convicted were convicted. Yeah. Anyway, former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, who was among the lawmakers forced to flee during the riot, that's completely proven false. Okay, she's admitted online that she fucking allowed for that shit to happen. Fuck you. Anyway, fleeing during the riot, called the pardons an outrageous insult to our justice system. Oh, really? So all those fucking people, the Antifa and BLM fucking Summer of Love fucks who burnt down federal courthouses and shit. All right, the Antifa who burned down the church and tried to burn down the White House, all of them got fucking free fucking passes. And you're going to talk about this? Fuck you. I mean, shit. What was it? It was in Washington. Was it in Seattle? They tried to burn down the same fucking federal courthouse for multiple fucking days in a row. And at that point, I would have said enough is enough and I would have started plugging them. It's the only way retards are going to fucking learn. You start plugging them. You go, all right, hey, we fucking have told you to stop this shit. It's now like 4 or 5 days, 6 days in. The next motherfucker who throws a Molotov cocktail or tries to light this place on fire in any other way because there are people inside, you're threatening their fucking lives, I'm going to put a bullet in you. And they go, oh, yeah, right. And the second they try it, you fucking shoot them, they're going to learn their fucking lesson. That's what law enforcement used to do. When you have a building filled with people, and they're trying to well, not filled, but there were people in the building, and you're trying to torch said building, that means you're trying to murder those people. At that point, you forfeited your fucking life. But of course they wouldn't do that because it was the summer of fucking love. And the Democrats love the criminals. They love the illegals. They love the little shitbags who will burn shit down and fuck shit up. Well, they ignore the American people that actually give a shit, that are law-abiding, that are voting, that are voters and do their, are their actual constituency. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.